Ready? Yes, I am. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Week 15 picks for the Steven Rose MAK Sports tournaments. God, I only got 4. Well, actually, after this one, it's 3. 3 more of these things left. Then it's on to the postseason. And I'm ready for it. Damn right. So, with that being said, we're not going to waste any time. Right? I can't be around here trolling around talking about whatever for an hour because winter meetings are ongoing in the MLB. And I know what y'all are thinking. Crazy Dog, you're a Guardians fan. You should know the Guardians never do anything. But this would be the year they pull off something big. They would be the team getting Ketel Marte out of nowhere. Or Brandon Lau. Or they'll sign someone out of nowhere. That'll have me going, holy shit! And you know what I'm saying, right? Like, I'll be here, blah, 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 blah. I'll glance at my phone, and I'll see Ken Rosenthal's name, or Morosi, or John Heyman, and I'll see the magic word. Guardians. So yeah, guys, if you see me glancing at my phone, that's because my phone's right here. Speaking of which, I'm going to plug it in so it doesn't die on me. And yeah, I know there's a couple trades that are cooking up right now. Ketel Marte might be getting dealt soon. Same thing goes for maybe a Brandon Lau, Corey Seager, maybe a few other names. Edward Cabrera, Mackenzie Gore, maybe even a Brendan Donovan, maybe Lars Nootbaar. I mean, Chris Antonetti, if you're listening, which I doubt you are. You're probably sleeping in your bed right now, knowing you. Pull off a Lars Nootbaar trade without giving up too much in the farm, and I'll never talk about you ever again. But that's asking an awful lot from the Guardians. Oh yeah, I just figured I'd explain why I'd be glancing over at my phone constantly, because you never know when something could happen. So that's why I'm trying to get through these picks as quick as possible, so I don't have to worry about having to, stop and talk about a trade that has nothing to do with the NFL. So, with that being said, let's get into these picks. Starting with Thursday night football. And as soon as I load up this freaking schedule for this week, we can go over it. By the way, it took me a little longer to go live tonight because I had to update my computer. I try to keep my computer as up to date as possible, right? Because I don't want to, be, falling victim to something about like security wise. Got to make sure everything's up to date, right? Kind of like your shots, Make sure your shots are up to date. You don't want to get caught lacking. So as soon as this schedule loads up, we can go through it. All right, here we go. So, week 15, December 10th through the 16th. It's crazy. We only have 4 weeks left. Unbelievable. Before you know it, I'll be right here after week 18, waiting to see what happens with Kevin. Because I do believe they'll keep him around. But I wouldn't be shocked if they just said bye-bye. I wouldn't be shocked at all. Think they'll do that. I don't think they'll do that. But his chances are running out. That's all I'm saying. So, Thursday night football, we got the Falcons and the Bucks. Bucks are 7-6 overall. Falcons are 4-9. Tampa Bay favored by 4.5. Total 44.5. Oh man. I know Baker's probably gonna play, and Kirk Cousins stinks. So I think Mike Evans might be back too. There's another level to this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucks to squeak out a win here over the Falcons to start off Week 15. All right, so let's go to my description here. And yes, my picks are in the description. Going Tampa Bay over Atlanta. And then in terms of the over-under, total 44.5, I'm going to go over. Give me Tampa and the over. Moving to Sunday games, of course, I'm going to save the Browns game for last in terms of the 1 o'clock slate. Starting us off, AFC North battle. Oh my God. 6-7 Ravens versus the 4-9 Bungles. The Bungles really bungled it up last week. The Ravens, well, yeah, they didn't do so well either. Both teams are coming off a loss. I trust the Ravens more against the Bungles at this point. I do. Ravens are favored by 2.5. Total 52.5, so they think this is going to be a high scoring one. Give me the Ravens and the over. This will be a high scoring game because the Bengals defense is trash. And I think the Bengals can score a lot of points. It's going to be one of those games, right? Yeah. Give me the over. Give me the Ravens to win outright. And they will get to 7-7 on the year. There we go. Oh, did it save? Yes, it did. Perfect. Oh, I hate when I see that. Freaking beat writer, these MLB writers be reposting stuff and it's like, huh? It's nothing. Huh? Uh, 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 uh. You even know what I'm doing, man? Huh? Yee. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Got people talking about soccer. What are we doing here? But yeah, give me the Ravens over the Bungles. It's gonna be a cold one too. But give me the Birds. Next we have the again 6-7 Chiefs and the 9-4 Chargers. How about that game on Monday night, huh? It looked like the Eagles were gonna walk the Chargers down to a fat L. Tony Jefferson said, not on my watch, losers. He came in with a clutch interception to end the game in overtime. And honestly, the Chiefs are they're in the mud right now. I don't know what happened to them all of a sudden. I mean, exactly have they done this year? They're mid. They honestly might not even make the freaking playoffs. Man, do you understand how crazy it is that they've made the playoffs practically every year since Mahomes took over, right? It's gotten to the point where they called the AFC Championship game the Arrowhead Invitational because it seemed like every year the game was being held there. Are we saying that they're cooked? No, they just haven't had the greatest year, and we all know they'll be back with a vengeance next year. Yep. I mean, you look at their schedule. Look what they've done this year. I mean, they started off 0-2, won 2 straight, lost to the Jags, won 3 in a row, lost 2, and then they won against the Colts in a comeback, and they've lost back to back. And their final 4 games, I mean, Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders. They honestly could go 2-2. They go and beat the Chargers. I mean, they could lose to the Chargers. There's really 2 winnable games left. Because with how they're playing, I mean, if the Titans do what if the Titans play like they did against the Browns against the Chiefs, they could honestly beat them. But I forgot, we always give up these big games to freaking running backs out of nowhere. Happens all the time. At least it hasn't happened much this year. In the past, it has happened quite a bit. The Chiefs lost 4 or 5, and literally all but one game have been by 1 possession or less. Lost by 7 to the Bills on the road, by 3 to the Broncos on the road, beat the Colts in a comeback. Then they lost by 3 to the Cowboys on the road, and then they came back home and they lose by 10 to the Texans. So, Chargers ain't no slouches. And Herbert is banged up, has a bad hand. Well, I think the Chargers can easily win. They can win this game. That's why I'm going to go with the visiting Chargers to win in Arrowhead. Give me the Chargers to beat the Chiefs on the road. Kansas City is favored by 4.5. Total 41.5. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this. Give me the Ravens and the over, by the way. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Chargers and Chiefs, give me the Chargers and give me the over. Next, we got the Bills and the Patriots. Bills are 9-4. Patriots are 11-2. Yo, what year is it? No. Patriots are really good all of a sudden. And all they really needed to do was bring in Mike Vrabel. They had what, one sucker ass year last year? Look at them now. 11-2. Wow. Buffalo favored by 1.5. Total 50.5. By the way, for the Charger game, over under was 41.5. Again, Chargers in the over. Bills Patriots spread. Buffalo 1.5. Total 50.5. Give me. This is tough, man. Give me the Patriots at home. Yeah. Give me the Pats at home. And give me over under. I'm going to say slightly under. Give me New England to improve to 12-2 on the year. God, New England. Damn. Give me New England. All right, guys. Next we have, I guess, what is this? Ass Bowl, whatever, for week 15. My God, we got the Booty Bowl. We got the 3-10 Commanders, 2-11 Giants. Spread is Giants by 2.5. Total 47.5. Man, the Giants are just so bad. You know, they really are. I think they almost have the number one. I think they have the number 1 pick officially now, with the Titans beating the Browns. So I'm going to actually go with the Commanders. Yeah, the Commanders are going to squeak away with a win on the road here. And they're going to beat the Giants. And they're going to go to 4-10 on the year. Give me Washington. I think they just find a way to get the job done. I haven't heard about Dart. I'm going to assume he is. I haven't heard anything. But I think the Commandos will do enough to win this game. Give me Washington. And then in terms of over under 47.5, give me the under. Next, we have the 2-11 Raiders and the 8-5 Eagles. This is easy. Give me the Birds. Philly favored by 11.5. Total 38.5. It's a cross country trip for the Raiders. Man, Eagles are probably going to do like what the Browns did to Geno. They're going to kick his butt. And yeah, it's not going to be fun for Raiders fans in this one. Give me the Birds. They're going to rebound after a tough loss on Monday night. Give me the Birds. And then over under 38.5. Give me the over. Yeah. Yep. Give me the over. Next, we have the 9-4 Jaguars hosting the 3-10 Jets. Again, this is kind of an easy one. Give me the Jaguars. I trust them more than the Jets at this point. Give me the Jags. And then over under 41.5. Yeah, give me the over. Jaguars favored by 12.5. Eagles, of course, favored by 11.5. Two of the largest spreads of the week. And in this one, I'm going to go Jags and I'm going to go over. I could see the Jets maybe covering the 12.5 or losing by less than 12.5. But I mean, the Jags should win this game. Yeah, they should. Give me the Jags. Next, we have the 8-5 Texans and the 3-10 Cardinals. Again, give me the Texans at home. They're favored by 9.5. Total 42.5. Give me the Texans to win again. And yeah, talk about teams that stink. The freaking Cardinals are ass. Give me the Texans at home. And then over under 42.5. Give me the over. And then we wrap up the 1 o'clock slate with the Browns and the Bears in Chicago. Browns are 7.5 point underdogs. Total 39.5. Browns offense damn near scored 30 points again. Something that they've rarely done. And they still lost because our lovely coach wanted to go for 2, not once, but twice. And the Bears, they lost a tough one on the road in Lambeau. So they're trying to get back on track. I think the Browns keep it really close. But I think the Bears are going to win this game. Yeah. I think Shador cooks again. But I think the Bears do enough to win this game. I just can't trust our offense. But I will go with the under, though. Yeah, give me the under. It's going to be 6 degrees out. Oh, my God. Wow. Thank God Shador's used to the weather and thanks to Colorado. Damn. Oh. But yeah, give me the Bears to win. You want Kevin fired? I mean, for continuity's sake, no. But this crap keeps up. If he keeps, doing stupid stuff, he kind of might have to. And that's what's going to suck. Because damn well, we all know what's going to happen. We fire Kevin, right? That tweet hits the main timeline on Twitter. Browns have fired Kevin Stefanski. And you know what's going to happen? Within a week, the Giants or another team like that's one. A team is going to see him get fired. They're going to tell their coach to take a hike, and they're going to snatch him up. And you know what's going to happen? He's going to go right back to being his coach of the year self. And we're going to look at ourselves going, first, we fired him. He gets snatched up somewhere else. And look at him now. Of course. Of course. To be fair, he is one of the longest tenured coaches we've had since we came back. I think he's up there with Romeo Crennel at this point. I will say, though. It has felt nice not firing our damn coach every 2 or 3 years. This is going on almost year 6 for him. And you think, If we went with Kevin instead of freaking Freddie dumbass Kitchens, who knows how that team would have looked? Because you would have had Baker, you would have had Odell, Jarvis, Nick Chubb, year two. You would have had a damn good roster. But you had a guy that couldn't freaking run an offense for crap. Right? I think the one thing we kind of regret, low key, letting Alex Van Pelt and Bill Callahan go. Yeah. Because they were doing things good. And since Van Pelt left, it's been just crap. To be fair, since Shador took over, the offense actually has been moving the ball. But, yeah, whatever. I just hope Andrew Berry. I'm going to say is this, right? About the Browns. If Kevin stays, right? If Kevin stays and Tommy stays, I think they have a good chance to rebound next year. But please, for the love of God, leave the gimmicky ass plays in the back of the playbook. Right? Fall in love with the damn Wildcat. It was cool once or twice, you know? I mean, pull it out of nowhere. Nobody's expecting it. Yeah, man, this dude's doing it every damn time he's in the red zone. Why? The Titans were ready for it. Because you run it every damn time. You ran it already once in the game before. And you flopped. Then you decided, you know what, let's just be real people for once and utilize our quarterback. God, man. No, I'm noticing a theme. The Buckeyes and the Browns both go in the red zone for some reason. They go, duh. You know the gif of Speed with the funky hair? He goes, duh. Why do my teams go stupid red zone? Like, why? Stupid. Dummy. They go dummy mode. Zero freaking IQ. Pissing me off. I don't think they're not gonna fire Kevin during the season though. That would just cause a mess. But again, if you fire him, you better have a damn good option to replace him. You better have a damn good option to replace him. Because if you fire Kevin after what could be, what is this, 5 years? 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, six. This is his sixth season. You fire him after 6 seasons? Longest, one of the longest tenured coaches. But again, I think he just got stale. So do I pick up Philip Rivers in fantasy? Is he even in fantasy? I don't even know if he's going to start. I'd have to assume so. Bro, look at this, man. 44-year-old freaking Philip Rivers. Huh? What? Philip Rivers? Cooked are you at quarterback, Jeffrey? Are you that cooked that you have to pick up Philip Rivers? Oh my God. Yeah. Obviously, Daniel Jones isn't coming back. And then Riley Leonard hurt himself. So, yeah. And they're not going to bring back Anthony Richardson. I doubt it. So they might have to play freaking old ass Philip Rivers. Oh boy. Can't wait for that one. What's going on with the way they're treating Shador? I mean, they're letting him rip it. That's for sure. But the red zone crap is pissing me off. Let him cook in the red zone. He got you into that position. Let him finish the job. Why are we taking him out? You know, uh, Richardson is injured. Yeah. Yeah, there has to be better options than freaking Philip Rivers for your fantasy. My God. It depends on how many people are in your freaking league. No, you must be beyond cooked to have to go that route. Yeah, he might catch lightning in a bottle. Who knows? But anyways, back to the picks. Starting off the four. Well, like I said, I'm going Bears. Yeah, won the Bears, and I'm going the under. Next for the 4 o'clock games. By the way, there's no 4:05 games this week. They're all at 4:25. That's interesting. First game is Packers and Broncos at Mile High. Ooh, banger of the week, I think, right here. Yeah. Packers 8-9-3-1 and 4-1-1 on the road. Broncos 11-2 and undefeated 6-0 at home. Green Bay is favored by 2.5, and 43.5 is the total. This is going to be a toughie. I'm going to go with Denver at home to pull off the victory by about a field goal or so. It'll be close. This game might even go to overtime. But I'm going to go Denver, and I'm going to go over. Evan is a racist? Hey, yo. Yeah, he's definitely a racist. I mean, it's not like he had, a QB room a few years ago with all black quarterbacks. Yeah, he's definitely racist. Uh-huh. He's a member of the KKK, from what I hear, according to some people. Someone should check the closet at his house, see if he has any hoods or anything in there. No. Obviously, I'm joking. He's not no damn racist. Stop with the bullcrap. I don't know why he took him out in the freaking red zone. Because he loves the Wildcat play, that's why. Oh, maybe they won't expect it. Kevin, you've literally ran that damn play every freaking week. God. That would be like the Eagles. I mean, that's them in the tush push, I guess. That'd be like them running the Philly special every freaking time in the red zone. Like, no. Eventually, teams are going to lock onto it and they're going to stop it. Well, to be fair, Kevin tried to add a wrinkle to the Wildcat play last week on that second 2-point conversion, but Quinshawn missed his cue. And he missed the handoff point to Gage, who honestly probably would have had a walk-in touchdown. He would have had the walk-in 2-point conversion, most likely, because there was that hole there that he would have just zipped on through. I don't know why you just didn't say, you know what, F it, I'm just going to run forward and try to push into the end zone. Or pull a freaking Dematopeko. Was it Dematopeko? No, it wasn't him. Who was it? That freaking dude from the Chiefs that did that little jump pass. Big ass dude did a jump pass. It was like, whoa. It wasn't Pecco, was it? No, it wasn't him. I don't know who it was, but it was a big ass dude who did that. It was freaking awesome. Fake ran up to the line and then he jumped in little jump pass. That's what he should have done, but there would have been nobody there. All right, enough talking about the damn Browns. Yeah, I'm going to go Denver over the Packers. Packers are going to be tough, though, but I got Denver at home, and they're trying to keep their undefeated home streak alive. So give me the Denver Broncos and the over. Over 43.5. By the way, for the Texans game, of course, I went Houston and the over. Moving on, we got the 10-3 Rams and the 8-5 Lions in LA. Rams favored by 5.5. Total 55.5. That's a lot of fives. I'm going to go, I think, with the Rams to pull this off. Rams are a damn machine this year. Rams fans are having a blast this year, man. They're a legit threat this year. They added Devontae Adams. Matthew Stafford, yeah, he dealt with some injury, concerns in the training camp, but he looks like a He's on a mission this year. 35 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Man, he had like 2 interceptions, I think, most of the entire first half of the season. Then there was that one game a few weeks, was it last week? He just coughed it up a few times. Yep. But I'm going to go Rams, and I'm going to go with the slight under on this one. But give me LA regardless to win. Next we have 7-6 Panthers, 3-10 Saints. Gee, I wonder who I'm going to roll with. Give me the Panthers on the road. They're favored by 2.5, total 40.5. So give me Carolina outright and give me the over. Carolina and the over on that one. There we are. Lock it. Ohio State lost. I know. It was hard watching that at a bar. Tough. Tough. He could Flacco it, I guess, and cook for the back half of the season. He could. Talking about Phillip Rivers. He could pull a Flacco off the couch, and go on a miracle run. You could see that happening. Oh, you had a noise complaint, Max? That's tough. From the OSU loss? That's tough. Man, I feel that though. All right, moving on. We got the Panthers, of course, over the Saints, and give me the over 40.5. Next, we have the 9-4 Niners, 9-4 49ers, at home against the 2-11 Tennessee Titans, who went out and scored 31 points and barely beat the Browns because Kevin Stefanski loves the Wildcat formation. Yeah, they're not going to get away with that this week. Give me the Niners at home. They're going to splat the freaking Titans. And, yeah, give me the Niners. They're favored by 12.5, total 44.5. Give me the Niners outright and give me the over. I think the Titans could keep up, but it's going to be tough. If Tony Pollard does what he did last week, they can definitely win this game. I just don't know if it'll happen. Give me the Niners and give me the over. Then we have the aforementioned Colts with Phillip Rivers possibly starting on the road in Seattle against the 10-3 Seahawks. Yeah, welcome back, Phillip Rivers. Your first start in a few years will be on the road at one of the most hostile environments in the NFL at Lumen Field in front of the 12s. Oh, joy. Have fun, dude. Hope you, don't get cooked. Yeah. So, yeah, Seattle, they're looking damn good. Colts, on the other end, not looking that great. They lost Daniel Jones for the year. Like I said, they got to bring up freaking Phillip Rivers, most likely. It's going to be tough. Give me Sam Darnold and the Seahawks to win this game convincingly. They're favored by 13.5. Honestly, surprised it wasn't more. And the total 42.5. So give me Seattle and give me the slight over, like around 45. So you give me Seattle. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I would have been loud too. And then Sunday night football, we got the 6-1 Cowboys hosting the 5-8 Vikings. Dallas favored by 5.5, 47.5 total. This is a kind of an easy one. Vikings looked great though last week. They smacked the Commanders. I'm gonna go with Dallas. Yeah. Give me Dallas to win this game by about a touchdown or so for Sunday Night Football. Okay. I'm also going to go with the over. Yep. So Dallas and the over. And then Monday Night Football, we got Tua Tagovailoa. Almost wanted to say turn the ball over. And oh God, 6-7 Miami Dolphins going to Acrisure to face the 7-6. Wait, this is 6-7. Would this be 7-6? Reverse. Oh man. 7-6 Steelers, favored by 3, total 42.5. Steelers ain't playing that well. They really aren't. They beat the Ravens last week, but they just don't look that good. But I think they're going to find a way to win this game at home over the Dolphins. The pressure's starting to mount on Tomlin, and I think they pull it off. So give me Pittsburgh to win on Monday night in a close one, because that's the way it's going to be. And I think the Steelers eke out a win, and they go to 8-6 on the year. So there you go. So you see my picks in the description. And am I ready for Browns Steelers Week 17? Oh yeah, of course. Of course. How about this though for the Vikings? Like their previous 2 losses, they scored 6 combined points. They just come out of nowhere and drop 31 on the Commanders. Man, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Steelers over the Dolphins, and I'm also gonna go with the over. John Reynolds to the Yoke. John Heyman, why are we talking about freaking players going to Yokohama? Come on now, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Nobody care about that. Damn. Oh well, classic John Heyman. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Battle of the 6-7s. That's funny. 6-7 versus 7-6. That's great. Oh wait. All right, just checking some stuff real quick here. Make sure we're all good. All right, we're good to go. Okay, well, it says you don't see my picks. It's blank. Well, they're down there. So probably has to load up. But I'll see you guys later. All right. With that being said, another week of picks is in the books. And by the way, next week, let's see what's on deck next week. Rams, Seahawks, Thursday night. And then Colts and Niners on Monday Night Football. Oh boy. And then, of course, week 17, Christmas, Christmas week. You'll have, I think, a Christmas Eve game, right? Or no? No. Thursday, Christmas Eve. Or Christmas Day, that's right. Christmas Day games. A triple header. Just like Thanksgiving. 1 o'clock, Cowboys, Commanders, Lions, Vikings, and then Broncos, Chiefs. Oh, wonderful. And then you have some Saturday games, and the rest are on Sunday. Honestly, I might do one of them freaking Saturday games. Possibly. I don't know, though. I probably won't. They really got Giants and Raiders. 2-11 versus 2-11. Oh my God. It's a booty bowl and a half. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Have a good rest of your night. Usually it's cringe, but when Crazy does it, it's funny. Put the 6-7 versus and 7-6. It would be 6-7, 7-6. Some people even go 9. That's how you combat the 6-7s. You go 8-9. 7. 8-9. 9-10. Okay, that's enough, guys. I'm gonna head out. I'm getting unhinged now. Been going for almost 40, but just past 40 minutes. So have a good rest of your night. And we'll see if the Guardians cook up anything at some point this week. Probably not. I'm not counting on anything. So with that being said, go Browns. I'm Crazy Dog. Shout out, as always, to MAK Sports and Steven Rose for putting these tournaments on. See you guys later. Go Browns. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Walk up to a girl and tell her she's a 6. He smacked me in the face, brother. She's like, you calling me mid? The worst is if I was a PA announcer for a basketball team. God. And at forward, 6-7 from insert college here. Oh my God. Jerome Ford's baby mama will be at the next Cavs game. Huh? What's that got to do with anything? I'm surprised nobody's done that yet. And forward, 6-7 from Kentucky or whatever school. Yo, Rays, did you get hacked or something, bro? What are you talking about? Oh my God. Who's Cheryl? Cheryl Teagues? All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I missed some words. Huh? All right, guys, I'm heading out. Rays has lost his damn mind. I'm out of here. Go Browns. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah.